Hi Aries, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. Funny enough, I rolled the dice to see which reading this was going to be, which reading I was going to start with in this series, and it's you anyway. We're doing the courage spread. All right, we're going to take a look at where you've been, where you want to be, and what you need to do to get there. All right, I am super excited because I'm using a new deck, and you know, as per usual, when I get a new deck, I love it. It's the In-Between Tarot. Okay, let's see. But for Aries, don't forget to like this video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on for you, how the video resonates, how the message resonates. All right. Personal readings are on sale right now as well, so take advantage of that, okay, through the month of October. All right, Aries, let's see where you've been. I'm doing this a bit different than I typically do, so just so that you know, okay? You have the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords for where you've been. All right, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Coins, so you've been putting effort into something. All right, I'm hearing broad daylight. Something about broad daylight. You're doing something in broad daylight. Maybe you weren't before. I feel like you are in this space of like you're ready to tell people what you're working on, or show your work. Hashtag show your work. Yeah. Okay, but something about broad daylight. I feel like you're ready to receive some kind of recognition. All right. Yeah, I feel like you want to teach people or something like that. All right, King of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So you could be dealing with an air sign here. All right. Something has ended in a separation, though. Or I feel like you chose to separate, okay? You chose to separate. You've been in this place of learning something, like I said. You're working on something, working on a project. Maybe you've been in school. I don't know. But I feel like you've been in a place where you were learning something. You began to question something. All right. Question how you feel. How do I feel? You had a decision to make. I feel like you chose to separate. You made a hard choice here. Okay, but it was based on logic. It was based on facts. It was the best decision that you needed to make for your stability, because that's really important right now with this Eight of Coins. I'm sorry, I didn't show you any of the cards. Okay, that's really important right now, your stability with this Eight of Coins, because you're working on something that's really important to you. Maybe you felt like something was a distraction, or it would be a distraction here, because the Eight of Coins is somebody who is really, really disciplined, really diligently working on something, really diligently focused on something. Like, I can't be bothered with anything else because I need to master this. All right, I feel like you've been in this place, but you have mastered something. I feel like you've received some kind of recognition for something that you've mastered. You're in a position of authority with this King of Swords. You know something, yeah. Okay, you've learned something, but you began to question how you feel about a relationship in the midst of this, okay? Maybe the relationship got in the way, or the relationship came out of nowhere, but you began to question a relationship here and you decided to separate. Okay, that's what I see. Let's see where you want to be. Okay. I mean, it may have come out of nowhere for a lot of you. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe, though. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, but maybe for some of you, like I said, it seemed like a distraction, because the Eight of Coins is somebody who's really, like, typically it's depicted by someone who is in the house, right? Focused on working on whatever they're working on, mastering their craft, focused on their project, focused on their stability, focused on their money, focused on their work, their school, whatever it is. Okay, even if it's a relationship, it's like I'm hyper focused on this right now. I can't be distracted by what's going on outside. I feel like there was an opportunity for new love here, and you chose not to take it. Plainly put. reconciliation, new love. I mean, something that was a blessing, okay? And that is undeniable. I feel like somebody wants to debate it. It's undeniable. The Ace of Cups is a blessing from the universe, from spirit, from God, okay? Whoever, whatever you believe in, the Ace of Cups is a blessing. Even if it's just you being able to forgive somebody, okay? Whether it's a reconciliation, forgiveness, self-love, self-care, a baby, whatever the Ace of Cups represents in your life, when spirit tries to give it to you, it's a blessing. It is to pick your spirits back up. Okay, let's see where you want to be. But there was a, I mean, it was difficult choice, painful, stressful choice, but you did choose to separate. Okay, or you're in the midst of it. You're in the midst of it right now, still choosing, still figuring out. I feel like you began to question things. All right, you got some new information here. Someone told you something out of nowhere, or you heard something. All right, or maybe there was an internal awareness that came out of nowhere here. Okay, where you want to be. The Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. What's the overall energy here? The Knight of Coins. I don't know, you're really focused on something. You're very much focused on something. And it seems like you are becoming successful in it, whatever it is, or you have become successful. There's progress here, you know. And the Knight of Coins is a worker. It's somebody who is very hardworking, someone who's loyal, someone who's trustworthy, someone who is patient, somebody who you can trust. Okay, it's somebody who's working to have long-term stability and security. It's like, I'm committed to this path. All right. I feel like you've really been in a place of being disciplined with something, and something has kind of stepped in and tried to shake up the game. Okay. And I feel like you want to continue to make progress with whatever it is that you've been working on. You want to continue down that path of loyalty, of whatever you've committed yourself to with this Knight of Coins. All right. And there's the Four of Cups right behind it. You're continuing to miss this opportunity, or continuing to reject it. You're like, I don't know, maybe you're focused on work. Okay, maybe you're focused on work and not focused on the heart space at all. Okay, let's move on. So the Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. There's sadness here. Ugh. Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is somebody who is feeling beaten up, run down, right? I don't have any energy left. I don't know if I can go on. I'm ready for this to be over. Okay, so you're at the point of being ready for something to be over. But I feel like you need to accept help, okay? The Five of Cups is here. Spirit's trying to hand you the Ace of Cups, but you're telling me you want to sit in this difficult energy? Why? Why? Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. And there's the Page of Swords again. So I don't know, there's something about this that you don't trust, Aries. Something about this offer or this person. There's something about it that you don't trust. Or maybe for some of you, you don't trust yourself, is what I need to say. All right, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. There's that Nine of Coins. That's where you're trying to get to. Like I said, I feel like you got to a place where you began to question how you feel as well. Am I looking at this right? Do I have all the facts or something like that? There's sadness here, though. There's a lot of grief. Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Page of Wands. I feel like deep down you want freshness, right? New excitement. I don't know, you seem to be working a lot. Okay, with this Devil card, you're working towards something. Okay, Knight of Coins. But there's a lot of fear. Okay, and that goes back to that Nine of Wands, that Moon in Sagittarius. All right, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Okay, the soldier that's been through a lot, run out of gas. It's like, I'm out of gas. Okay, it's hard to trust anybody or anything because I've been through so much, right? I feel like you're still grieving over what you've been through. Okay, maybe there's a need to heal, right? With this Ten of Swords, this is the end. It's the end of pain. I feel like you're trying to get to the end. There's some kind of trauma here, all right? It could be childhood trauma for sure for some of you. I feel like something needs to be healed. That's what you're telling me. Let's see what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Also, I feel like there's some kind of communication that needs to occur here. Two of Coins, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So there's a decision that needs to be made, right? With the Two of Coins, that's priorities, okay? But again, I feel like you're doing so much here. Two of Coins, Knight of Wands, that's like wow. I feel like you guys are very tired, run down, like you're doing a lot, okay? Maybe you're working too much, again, with that Devil energy. See, the Nine of Cups is back here. It's like I feel like you do want love. I feel like you want support from your family, your community, the people that love and care about you with this Queen of Cups energy, right? The Queen of Cups is mutual love, but it's also self-love, self-care. I feel like you need that. All right, I feel like you have an opportunity here for support from those people or one person in particular, but for a lot of you, you're hyper-focused on your stability, focused on building something. I don't know. You're focused on building something, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's other things that need your attention, and in your mind, it's like, I can't give my attention to those other things right now because I'll get distracted. Okay, like that Seven of Cups that we saw. But you're being called to adapt. Okay, you're being called to adapt here. This Knight of Wands, the Knight to the Queen. That's somebody who is learning how to have more responsibility and at the same time learning to compromise, be malleable. All right, learning how to manage feelings, be empathetic. Maybe somebody needs you here. Okay, maybe it's your children. Maybe it's people who are younger than you. I don't know who it is. All right. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. I feel like, you know, with this Three of Cups energy, right? The 3 to the 4. That's your friends, you know, your siblings, all right? It can also represent a reconciliation, but just generally speaking, the Three of Cups is like kindred spirits, you know? It's support. You need that. And the Sun. That's where we're ending. We're ending with the Sun, moving from Sun to Judgment energy. All right, seeing something clearly, becoming aware. It's happiness, it's joy. I feel like that's sort of what's missing in this equation, if you will, especially if you are working, and there's no play involved. There needs to be a balance here. Okay. There needs to be a balance. Nine of Cups, though, at the bottom of the deck, and here's this Ace of Swords that you're searching for. Like I said, I feel like there's a conversation that's necessary here. All right, there's a conversation that's necessary. Maybe it's being avoided. I don't know. But I feel like that's a part of how you get to what it is that you want out of the situation. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.